Hello everybody, so I'm currently in the car waiting for Poppy and I've realised that I haven't actually videoed anything for wedding week 4 because I've not actually done that much wedding wise this week, and Harry's not been very well, so he's kind of taken up quite a lot of my time. We are on week 4 and 4 weeks 4 days to go until the wedding. It is officially 1 month tomorrow, which is exciting. So the only thing really I've done is I paid off the room decor, so the company that's coming in to decorate the room for us for the ceremony and the evening reception. They're all paid off, balance is done, so that's all confirmed. She has said that if there's nothing on the night before the wedding, that she will come in and she will dress the room the night before as well, which is perfect because I've got my own chair sashes, so I need them to put the chair covers on before I can actually put the sashes around the chairs, and the venue have said that I need to ideally do that the night before so that it's all done. But if she comes and dresses the room the night before, it means that I get to see the room when it's all fully dressed and decorated, which is really exciting. So my sister-in-law has done a few DIY bits for me this week. She's decorated, I'm having like a selfie stand, so we're not doing a photo booth, but we are doing like a selfie stand, and it is a standalone stand on a frame, and then it has a plaque underneath it. So she's personalised the plaque for me, which will hang underneath the frame, which I'm really in love with. She's done it in the colour theme teal as well, which is perfect. So she's done that for me, and she's personalised some gift bags for me as well. My focus this week is to try and make a dent in doing the children's activity books as well, so that the children have got something on the day of the wedding. And then it's Chris's stag do as well this weekend, so he's going go-karting, axe throwing, and then I believe he's just going out drinking. So good luck to Chris, because neither of us are very big drinkers and it doesn't take very much for us to not feel great. However, he's staying out overnight, so I won't have to deal with him coming home drunk, which is a bonus for me. And then it's my hen do in 2 weeks time, so I can currently see Poppy running up the road towards me. So yes, and I have a dress fitting this weekend as well, just to make sure I'm happy with how she's amended it. Here is Poppy. So I'm going to sign off now, and I will show you what my sister-in-law has made for me when I get back home. So this is the frame that my sister's dug out of the garage. It needs a little bit of a wipe down, and also Harry's climbing on there. So yeah, it needs a bit of a wipe down because it's been stored in the garage. But this is the plaque here. Harry, let's go. So these eyelets, it just clips onto there, and then it has its own stand, so it kind of stands up on its own, and people will stand behind the frame here, and then it will have our name on this plaque that's personalised. So my sister has painted it. Harry thinks it's fun. And then I can keep this afterwards because it detaches, so I think I need to just give it a wipe down. Also, there's a couple of little gems in the corners that have come off. So if it survives Harry exploring it. So I do actually have some little brooches type thing as well, so I can use those and I can just reattach it. And I'm going to give it a wipe down, and then that's all ready to be used for the selfie stand. So we've got that ready to go. And then there's one other thing as well that I wanted to show you, which I found, and it's this. So I'm aware, sorry, I don't think the light's very good. I'm aware that it looks awful, but it is, however, if I try and turn, maybe this is better. It is a vintage suitcase, and I was after a vintage suitcase for my photo booth props. So I am going to give it a clean because it has some damage, but to be honest, I kind of like it the way that it is. And then I think it all works. So there's some rust on here which I need to figure out how to fix. So if I can, there we go. Can you get down a minute for me? Thank you. Okay, let's open it up. So as you can see in here, I've already started just throwing a few photo booth props in, but it also needs a wipe down and some clearing out in here. And so far we've just got a little giant pocket watch, photo props and sunglasses and a necklace. So I've got some more inflatable things to come, and this will be full of photo booth props to use with the frame. But I need to just give this a clean, or see if I can maybe peel this off and I don't know if I can, because it looks a bit awful, doesn't it? I think if I can peel this off, yeah, I can peel it off, and I think it's just paper that's inside it, to be honest, so I could reline it, and that might give it a new lease of life. And I need to find out if there's anything that can be done for all the rust as well on the locks, as you can see. So Harry's having some fun there with the glasses. But yeah, so it all works, it's perfectly fine. I just need to get this rust off, and I think reline the inside of it, and then, hang on mister, let's put the sunglasses back in. Then once I've done that, maybe give it a wipe down. But I like the battered look because it is vintage, it is designed to be that way, and this is an old case. It's how it is. It's just, yeah, it's part of its charm, which is what attracted me to it. This I found at a local emporium, and it was £4. And I know you're probably going to look at this being like, yes, well, I probably wouldn't pay that for it. But it is a proper vintage case, and it's exactly what I was looking for. So to me, that makes it priceless, especially after I've touched it up. And obviously, in little boy fashion, Harry has to climb on everything. So yes, that's also on my to-do list to get that sorted out, but I currently have a few other things to do first, including put this one down for his nap before he damages himself. And a little bit of a late lunch out with Poppy. Good morning everybody. So I just wanted to do a little video just to apologise. I'm aware I haven't loaded up a week 4 wedding countdown vlog, and the simple reason behind that is that Harry was really poorly, so I decided to just take a little bit of a step back from doing the wedding prep, wedding planning, and just focused on looking after him. He is back to his naughty self now, and his breathing is still not great, and he seems to have developed a cough, which is waking him up through the night. So it just seems that no matter what, I'm not sleeping at the moment, but his cheeky self is back, so he's definitely on the mend. We didn't actually do quite a lot of wedding prep stuff last week anyway, because obviously I was so sleep deprived and Harry was so poorly, and he's I don't know if you can hear him, but he's having a snuggle at the minute. He's also developed a growl. He growls at everything now, so apologies if you can hear the growling coming from here. I don't have an animal, that is my son. So I've done a couple of little clips of some different DIYs that I've done. We do still have quite a few DIYs to do. And the only other thing was, at the weekend, Chris had his stag do, which was a success, I think. He came home on the Sunday with no voice, exhausted and absolutely filthy. So I think he had a really good time. And he was very hungover. And then on the Saturday, while he was at his stag do, I went and had my next dress fitting. The dress is looking gorgeous. I took a veil with me that someone has lent me a veil as my something borrowed. I wanted to see if it would match the dress, and it does. It matches perfectly. Apologies, Harry's trying to escape. It matches perfectly, so I'm over the moon with that. I also took my jewellery as well, just to make sure and to see if it matched and how I felt in it, which was a really good idea. If you're in the same position, definitely recommend taking your jewellery, because I've decided that my necklace that I was going to wear is just too much and I don't like it, and I want to look for something just a little bit simpler. So yeah, it was quite a productive visit. My dress has been raised up a little bit because it was too long, and it's been brought in quite a lot, so it's definitely getting there now. Yes, so my next appointment now for my dress is, sorry, he's There we go. Right, he's downstairs. He's down on the floor. He was just wriggling too much. My next appointment now will be to collect my dress, which will be picked up 4 days before the wedding, and then the bridal shop will steam it for me, and hopefully then at that point it will all be done and I'll be ready. But that's pretty much it, to be honest. We didn't actually do quite a lot last week. Have quite a few DIY things to do. So my sister-in-law Laura, she's also done all my wedding signs for me. So we've just designed them on a computer and printed those off. And I'm waiting for some card to arrive today. I'm going to back them onto teal card, and then they're going to be sitting on some easels. I did think about getting photo frames for them, but it's just a waste of money, to be honest. And backing them onto the card and putting them on the easel, it's simple and it works for us. So I've decided I'm going to do that because afterwards I can just recycle them. So I've just been getting some of the smaller things done. I'm currently in the process of doing the glow stick bar, because we don't necessarily have evening entertainment. We do have like the photo booth and the sweet cart and things like that, but we don't have entertainment as such apart from the DJ. So I thought, okay, well, let's liven up the dance floor and we'll have some glow sticks. So I'm currently in the process of organising that. So I've got the signs done for those and doing my bridal party gift bags. So I've got everything for them. Laura's just going to personalise the gift bags for me, so as soon as I get those back I can repack the gift bags and put them away so they're finished. And then I'm also doing the groomsmen gift bags because, well, Chris is not going to do that, so I'm doing a gift bag for him and his best man, and just a couple little things for Chris's 2 older sons. And then I think a lot of it now, we're starting to, because it's 3 weeks to go, we've got a lot of appointments coming up. So I've got next week, we're meeting up with the photographer, then we're meeting up with the venue, also got a lot of things to pay. So it's starting to, we've got a few days of where it's quiet, and then all of a sudden it's like manic. Every single day is appointments and appointments and appointments. So it's all go. So I'm just enjoying a few days at the minute before everything really kicks off and gets stuck in. But in the meantime, I will show you all the things that I've made and the progress of where we're up to. I just wanted to show you my bathroom baskets that I've put together just before I put them away. So I've got one to go in the ladies' bathroom, which is a lot fuller than the men's, but I've got in here some antibac wipes, hair clips, eyelash glue, deodorant, body spray, little extra hairspray, some sanitary products, a little first aid kit, and some safety pins. These first aid kits were an absolute bargain. I think I got them from B&M, and they've got, it's 25 pieces, and there's all kinds of stuff in there, as you can see. Plasters, antiseptic wipe, bandages, things like that. Now the venue will have one, but if anybody wants a plaster, it was actually cheaper just to get these little kits, and then if they're not used, they'll come in handy for us. This is some breath spray, some antibac gel as well, so, and a little hairbrush as well, just in case, and some emery boards, because you never know if you're going to break a nail. And then in the men's, I've got some paracetamol, some wipes. Each of them I've got a little lip balm as well, because you never know. Mouthwash, another first aid kit as well. That's the antibac gel, some deodorant, and some dental floss. They both got dental floss in there because we're having a hog roast. I thought it would be quite handy actually to have some dental floss, because you never know if you're going to get anything stuck in your teeth. So it's easier to do the women's than it is the men's, but I've tried to make the men's look as nice as I can. And then I've also got, which I've not actually backed these onto the card yet, but these will be put with them, the gift baskets in the bathrooms as well. It's just a nice little touch for guests that as they go to the bathroom they'll see. So there'll be one of these in the ladies, one of these in the gents. It's just a little something for them. So these are all finished and I'm going to pack these away now. So I've finished our little tissues. So basically these will be handed out to people at the start off the ceremony, and it's just a really cute little envelope, and inside it is just a little tissue. I've had to reuse, so we had to change our date. Our wedding date originally should have been last September, and we had to change it to February, and I didn't want to have to buy new, so I was able to peel it off, but on a couple you can still see where there's just a little bit of the where it tore slightly, but do you know what, I don't think most people will notice. So it's just a nice little touch just for your Happy Tears tissue, because you never know. So I've got those ready, and they will be with the confetti. And then the other thing that I've finished as well is my wildflower seed envelopes. So these are all sealed. I used we glued them shut, glued the envelope shut, and then I've used double-sided sticky tape just to stick down that bit. I didn't want to go above and beyond. These are just a little something just for people to be able to take if they choose. And then we have the hangover bags as well. So in here is wildflower seeds, and I do have a sign actually for these as well. See if I can find it. So these are all the signs that Laura has made. So this is for the hangover kits. These are all, I'm waiting for the card to arrive today, so these will all be backed onto card. And then we've got the sparkler send-off, which we're having at 6:30. This is the memory sign as well, which I'm going to have a picture of my granddad and family friend Jane. Oh, I think I've got two of the sparkler send-offs. Oh well. Okay, here it is. So plant these seeds and watch them bloom, just like the love of the bride and groom, and then our name and the date of the wedding as well. So that'll be backed onto a piece of teal card and placed next to these, and then the hangover kits will also have the hangover sign, which is this one: in sickness and health, you partied hard when we were wed, so use these kits to help your aching head. Provided by Mr. and Mrs. Cronshaw. It feels really weird to say that. So yes, so that is all done. And then the next thing that I've got here on my table is it's such a mess in here. You'll have to excuse me because there's just bits of all kinds of stuff that I'm finishing up. But because it's an Alice in Wonderland theme, I found these gift bags on Amazon, and I absolutely love them. So I've also ordered some personalised stickers to come, which I'm going to put on the front. These are the activity packs that I downloaded online and printed off. And I do have some more. These are all set out here because I've still got more to add in. But I've got currently a little Snakes and Ladders game. There is also, let me show you, so some bubbles for the children, and a little pen with all different colours for them to do it. And then I think, if I can find, because I have some more of these arriving, because they were from Amazon and they're super cheap, but it's a little travel set of, oh gosh, what's it called? Connect 5, is it? I think that's what you call it. But I really liked them. I thought it was cute, and they can take them away with them and keep them. Please excuse my nails. Until this morning, we didn't actually have any nail polish remover, so that's on my list of stuff to do today. So I've got some more of these coming from Amazon, and I think they were like £3 maybe for 6 of them, something like that. It's just a nice little touch. And then there's a couple of other toys and stuff to come as well to include, and then the stickers, and then they will be done and ready for the children. I'm not including sweets because we've got the sweet table, the sweet cart, and we've got the donut wall, the cookie wall, and obviously wedding cake. So I think that's enough sugar for the children that are coming. And they'll just waste them, to be honest, because we've got loads of sweets on the sweet cart, so I'd rather they just ate that. And I'm not including drinks because we're providing drinks, so it's just a little activity pack just to keep them entertained. I would have preferred it if the book fit inside the bag properly, and then I could have sealed it shut, but the book's too tall and it was free, so I'm not complaining. And these are Alice in Wonderland themed, which I'm made up about, so I'm keeping them as they are. So yes, there's a few things that have been done, and I'm just plodding along and ticking things off my list. The last little bit of crafts that I've managed to do this week is I've backed all of my wedding signs onto teal card, and then they will be, each one of them will be put onto these easels. Just very simple, straightforward. So they just sit on the easel like this. And then I've also got at the back as well is I've printed off some of these sheets just to reserve the front couple of rows at the wedding ceremony, just to make sure the guests don't sit where I want family to sit. And then we've also it hasn't actually gone to plan what I intended to do. This is going to be my glow stick bar. So I wanted just to have, because I want it to be a good celebration, I wanted some glow sticks as well for the evening, for the disco. So we've got in here just some glow sticks. These are like little wands and little sword and things, mainly for the kids, to be honest. There's a little pack here to turn these ones into glasses. And then I ordered some, what I thought would be glow sticks from Amazon, but it turned out, oops, they're absolutely massive. And these are foam. Let me just pick these up. I've put them in a vase and they're each sealed individually, but as you can see, they're absolutely huge. And they have 3 different settings on them. They come with a battery in. They're just squeezy foam, and I think there's like a glow stick light inside, and then you switch them on at the end. But I nearly sent them back because I thought, no, they're way too big. They're not going to work. But after we actually played around with a couple of them, we thought, you know what? It'll be fun. It'll add to it. So we've got those, and then I've got a big vase here. Excuse the mess in the background, but I've got a big vase here with all of those in. Just to have a little bit of fun in the evening for the disco. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. It's the end of the 3-week countdown. So I'll be uploading this video shortly, and then I will be starting on the week 2 countdown for the wedding. Just wanted to say thank you very much for watching this week's video. I'll be uploading this shortly, and I'll be then working on the week 2 wedding countdown. It's flying round, it's coming very quick, and this next week I have a lot of appointments coming up, which I'm happy to share with you. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.